Okay, guys, we're going to get started here and talk a little bit about how to do an outline using Google Docs. So I'm just going to put this into the folder so you can kind of look at it and get a quick review or just a quick image. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and hit the paddles and come down to Docs and click on that. And when I click on that, I'm going to go ahead and open up a clean document, right? And we did this in class, and actually I did it a couple times, but this is just in case. So let's go ahead and title our document, and I'm going to title my document Neil Armstrong, my outline. So I'm going to do a STRONG outline on Neil Armstrong so that we can kind of get a feeling for it. Okay, so there's my title. And then across the top, I'm going to double click up here and get into the header phase, hit the drop down and center it up. I'm going to make that about 30 font. And I'm just going to title it NAMS. Okay. I'm going to come under NAMS, under the header bar, and just click. And then hit enter a couple times to give you a little bit of space away from the header. Now, once I've done that, I'm going to come back down here to 18 font because I want to use a bigger font because I'm going to make this outline and I'm going to put it onto my trifold. So I'm going to bring it over, right, and hit this drop-down menu. And once I hit this drop-down menu out of the toolbar, and let's do that again. Right here's my toolbar, and I'm just going to come down to the drop-down area and move it over.
May I have your attention, please? Tyler
Click.
Collins, please report
One
to
down,
the
one
office.
over.
If you're staying for
And
jazz
there we
band,
go.
please
Now,
report to the auditorium. At this time, all students are
hold
dismissed.
on.
Have a nice weekend, Neil. Please walk as you're leaving the building.
So what I'm going to do is have to go back up here and increase this maybe up to 20. And actually, I might bring that down a little bit. Okay. Just give me a little more spacing there. It makes it look a little better. Sorry about the announcements. Drop down over one, boom. Okay. So first thing I'm going to do is put who. Who is that Neil Armstrong? So you'll notice that after I hit who, I hit enter. And when I hit enter, another Roman numeral came up. But I'm not ready to go to my next main topic. I want to go to a subtopic, you see. So I'm going to hit tab. And when I hit tab, it brings it over to a subtopic of A. Who is it Neil Armstrong? Okay, well, we have students, right? And what kind of students do we have under there? So I'm going to tab over there. And we have 5th grade. And we have 6th grade students, okay? And maybe under 6th grade students, I want to put a little bit more information. So I tab over and under 6th grade students, we have 3 teams, right? And under the teams, I'd put Impact. I would put Odyssey. And I would put Impact, Odyssey, and who's the other one? Is it Millennium? I'll just abbreviate that, Millennium. Okay. So these are the 3 teams that are dealing with 6th grade. Okay. So we have our students. Now, I'm going to come down, and when I hit enter again, I get a 4, but I don't want a 4. I want to get back to essentially a capital letter. So to do that, I'm going to hit enter once, hit enter again, there goes to 3. And then if I go enter a third time, there it is. So not only do we have students, but we have teachers, right? Okay. So let's come under teachers. And actually, you know what? I'm going to go back up and get rid of teachers. I'm going to put, instead of teachers, I'm going to put principals. And I could have stayed with teachers, but I just kind of want to go students, principals, and teachers. So I hit enter and I tab over Mr. Patterson, right? Oops. And we also have an assistant principal, and her name is Miss Kramer. All right. And underneath that, I'm just going to put assistant. Right? Now, continuing on, we have students, we have principals, and then you know who else we have? Oh, I hit enter. I got that. So I want to get back there. I want to get back to a letter C. We have staff. Right? Under staff, I'm going to put a few of the teachers. And let me scroll that up. I'm going to put Mrs. Durion. And under her, I'm going to put what? Language arts. Okay. She also taught 5th grade. Okay. Now, I'm going to go back. The next one I'm going to go with is Mrs. Hoovey. Mrs. Hoovey, she teaches science. And then in science, she teaches about what? Natural disasters. So you can be as descriptive as you want as you're seeing. And I'll do one more and I'll do myself. And to get back to a number 3, I just kept hitting enter. And let's put Mr. Milliken. Under Mr. Milliken, we could put math teacher, social studies teacher, and reading teacher. I was a reading teacher 25 years ago. And I forgot to put teacher after that, so I just click up there and go from there. But you're kind of getting the idea, all right? And you can see how the outline is very descriptive, and it tells us who was at Neil Armstrong. Now, let's say I was done with my who information, and I came down, and I want to go to who what. So I just keep going and hitting enter, and now I'm at what? Or, oops, I'm at Roman numeral 2 of what? What goes on at Neil Armstrong? Okay. We have activities, we have sports, we have all kind of stuff going on. So anyway, you're kind of getting the idea. I don't want to make this too long. I wanted to make this pretty short, but you're seeing how this works. But anyway, hope that helped. If you have any questions, shoot me an email. Thanks, guys. Bye.